The children's show was due to be created as part of the Sussexes' $100 million, £72 million deal with Netflix that they signed in September 2020 but was axed by the streaming service as part of cost-cutting measures. Reacting to the news, commentator Rafe Hadel-Manku told GB News, "Well, it's a complete disaster for Harry and Meghan. So while Harry's Invictus documentary is carrying on, there is nothing for Meghan to show for it, and it's really calling into question whether they can walk the walk. They're good at talking the talk." The comments come amid a statement from Buckingham Palace noting that the Queen will not be present at this year's royal garden parties. Her Majesty has been quietly withdrawing from a number of events recently owing to mobility issues. It is understood the monarch's absence at these upcoming events, where she will be represented by another member of the firm, is due to the amount of time spent standing and walking to greet the lines of invited guests. Follow below for updates. Key events, didn't understand role. Meghan torn apart for refusing humdrum jobs. Queen to miss more key royal events. Kate Middleton and William's turbulent Jamaican tour receives more backlash over £41,000 bill. Kate Middleton and Prince William's turbulent Jamaican tour has continued to receive backlash as Jamaican campaigners criticize the £41,000 (JMD $8 million) bill of the visit. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge embarked on the 8-day tour of the Caribbean in March, which toured Belize, Jamaica, and the Bahamas to drum up support for the monarchy in the Platinum Jubilee year. The tour was peppered with protests against the royal family and demanding an apology and reparations for Britain's part in the slave trade. Now campaigners are criticizing the £41,000 price tag of the royal visit after a Freedom of Information request was submitted to the Jamaica Prime Minister's office by the Advocates Network that revealed a financial breakdown of elements of the trip. William praised for appropriate action after Kenyans petitioned Duke over land evictions. Prince William has been praised for taking appropriate action after receiving a letter from more than 100,000 Kenyans seeking an apology and reparations from Britain for human rights abuses and land theft. The Duke of Cambridge was the recipient of a letter this week penned by a group that wants support from the United Nations for its campaign against British actions during colonial rule. The letter saw more than 100,000 Kenyan citizens petitioning the royal family for an apology and reparations following brutal atrocities committed during the colonial period. The Duke of Cambridge has not yet responded directly to the petition. However, it is understood that he has forwarded the letter to the Foreign Office because it concerns a matter of foreign policy. In response, royal fans praised the prince for taking the appropriate action. A fan page for the Cambridges called Love Falkenberg wrote, "It's the best he can do. He isn't the monarch or the next one and all of them work for the government. He did the right thing as always." While royal fan Toria wrote, "Exactly where OG letter should have gone. The horrors ought to be addressed." Read more here. Meghan loathed England but may come back for biggest troll, expert claims. The Duchess of Sussex loathed her time in England but may come back to modernize the monarchy, a royal author has claimed. Meghan could return to the UK in